not a drug user. She was a bad person. In the African American community, I must say this. The men are infecting the women. They have such things as on the down low, whatever you want to call it, but this thing is real. Every 10 minutes as we speak, someone is infected with this disease. I told you about Hep C. Hep C is 4 times more prevalent than HIV. That's your tattooing. See, I'm bringing all your puzzle together. You may be sleeping, but when you wake up, you'll look for me. You'll look for Fortunata because you don't want this to happen to you. Prevention is the key. I do not advocate for sex, but I advocate for life. And I advocate for you to have a great life. So I'm bringing you this education to make you a better person because I care about you. Fortunata opened up her story because she cares, because we don't want you to be the face of HIV. We don't want any of you to be the face of Hep C, of STD, because your generation is the highest in numbers. In the African American community, the fact is there's nothing in the water, there's nothing they're putting on us, it's in the behavior. So we must. Don't think that, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. I brought you proof, a good proof. She was a wife. Then she had a husband. She didn't do this to herself. She didn't do drugs. So see, no matter where you live, you can be rich, you can be poor, you can be black, you can be white, you can be Asian, but you can definitely have HIV or AIDS. It's a difference. So remember, please, young people, pay attention to what you do. This school is designed to help you dream, believe. Now it's time for you to achieve. God has implanted this in me to tell you this. It's so important that you hear me. It's so important that you listen to Ms. Barnes and your teacher, because you're just here for a short time. Anybody in this room have a dream? Can I hear you say yes? I know.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
You do dream, don't you? Now, I believe in you. So that means what you're going to do next. Achieve. Can I hear you say I'm going to achieve? And you're going to leave this school and you're going to be great achievers, right? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. Okay, we're going to do brain next.
It's good to see you all. I'm not sure. I heard you all have a dream, and that's healthy. But I think one of the main things is whether or not you have a plan. You got to have a plan. I'm not sure if I can relate to all of you, but I'll tell you a bit of my story. Is anything in there that you can relate to? You can talk to me afterwards, or even shake your head. Yeah, I understand. But I'm not from Texas. I'm originally from New Orleans. I came here during Katrina with nothing more than a backpack, trying to plant my life all over because I lost everything. But in school, when I was your age, I lost my mom. So when it comes to expulsion, I'm very well, I know about expulsion. I was a troublemaker. I was a troublemaker probably because I lost my mom at a young age. I'm not sure if anyone even lost a parent. But I grew up in the hood, and my mom was a Black Panther. And I don't know if you guys know about Black Panthers, but they're radicals. And unfortunately, I lost her in the autumn of my life. But what I learned from that was that I had a lot of anger, built up anger. So when I got to school, I almost killed a guy from a fight who was talking about my mom, and it was there I realized I needed help. So my grandparents adopted me. I was a ward of the state, so for about a year, I didn't belong to anybody. My dad had left me. I'm not sure if you guys all have, two parents in your home, but I didn't have that. I wasn't privileged enough to have that. So my dad abandoned me at birth. So for me, it was brand new to try to start over and see what my worth was. If you guys can relate to any of that story, then you're probably in the right place today. If you have a dream, you got to be ambitious enough to get it. But let me warn you, they've already labeled you. They've labeled you as nothing. Anybody in here is considered nothing. They've already thrown you away. Matter of fact, I'm currently running for office, and I'm talking to individuals every day about they actually set up their potential for their jails based on how many students actually go to these type of programs. So if you're in this program, you're considered a number on their chalkboard. In the next few years, will be another inmate making plates for cars and furniture. If that's your plan, that's your dream, I'm saying you guys start off great. You're doing real good. If your life and your ambition is to be behind bars, if it's to walk the halls, cement halls, much like these cement walls that you see right here, if that's your plan for the rest of your life, I applaud you, because this is a good job. But if your plan is something bigger, if you're more than just, white shirts and khakis, then I think you're in the right place to start over right now today. I hope you guys pay attention to me. I'm a sergeant in the United States Air Force, and I never would have thought I would be there. Never. But a lot of you guys are minorities. It's unbelievable, though. You're considered a minority. And it's psychotic, right? Like they try to play with your mind because all of a sudden you think that you are a minor as a minority. And you're not. In actuality, you're a majority with about as much power as anybody else that's facing in this world. But they've already labeled you as nothing. It's really crazy how the majority can be considered the minority and they have the most power. But they've labeled you because you're in here. You know what they've labeled you? A failure. You are worthless. We were spending money to take care of worthlessness. You got to wake up. Literally. Sometimes, brother. You got to wake up because either you have an ambition or you don't. A lot of you say you had a dream. And what's your plan? If you have a plan, who's helping you with that plan? You can't do it by yourself. None of you can. You got to find a mentor. You got to find somebody you can look up to. You got to do what I had to do. And we ain't got help. When you almost take a guy's life, you start realizing, man, I'm in trouble. So, I don't know what that answer is going to be for you guys. But as soon as I walked in here, there are all these different people of stature that can help you. People who they do this out of the love and kindness of their hearts. There are men and women even in this building who are bending over backwards so that you have a future, and they haven't labeled you. They actually see you as a success. Look, I could be doing a ton of different things, but I got one call and I'm here from one person that I think is influential to our society. I'm grateful Robin asked me to be here, but I'm telling you, I really didn't come here to tell you my political platform, nor did I come here to tell you to join the United States Air Force. I just wanted you to have the opportunity to see someone who was labeled as absolutely nothing. No dad, a mom that was on drugs and lost her life, and I'm still here. And I'm here to talk to you. Get your mind right. Because if you're a failure now, you'll be a failure in 5 years. I was disappointed when I came in because, I'm sympathetic to Latinos and African Americans only because one of my best friends is Latino. And he almost lost his life. So every time I deal with what is considered minorities, it really hurts me to see that we're the majority of rooms like this. I don't typically come to events like this or challenging situations and see any other races but the same races. And that's not what our parents want for us. If you're Latino, you understand the fight that your parents are going to. They already want to kick you out. They don't even call you Americans. That's whether you're legal or you're not legal, whether you're documented or undocumented. And they don't want you here because they consider you failures. And then when they see the numbers and they see Latinos in the rooms just like this, they think that's why we're kicking them out. Because they are worthless. They will add nothing to our economy. They will add nothing to our city. And so then you go over to where I came over. I moved here and I moved to Griggs because I wanted to be around my people. But my people are failing too.
Amen.
They've labeled you, right? They're basically saying that you all look alike, act alike, and will be the same thing. They've labeled us because we're a hip-hop generation. They've labeled us because our women are worthless to them. And we glorify the worthlessness, right? What's your dream? It has to be one thing for us. For everybody in this room, it has to be one dream. That's to change their mindsets of how much we're worth. You have to. Are you worth anything? You got to change the mindsets. when they see an African American male like yourself, they got to see positive. They got to see potential. Opportunity for you to kind of redefine how they view our people. You understand? When you step out into the community, much like the communities when y'all get out of here, you can tell them about the experience, but you got to redefine their vision of how they feel about you. You're young, full of potential. So I'm going to end it by simply saying you have an opportunity to kind of redefine how the world views us. And I use us purposely. You have an opportunity to redefine how they view us. That's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. That's why I joined the United States Air Force. That's why I'm a member of a JAG Corps. And that's why I'm running for office. To redefine and reset the ideologies of what people think we're worth. Because their ideologies are backwards. I see your worth. I see your worth, brother. I see you guys. And that's why I'm here. But there's 1 million plus in Houston that don't see you and don't give a care about you. Or else you'll see them on this panel. So, y'all want to talk to me afterwards, please do. I hope somebody can give me my number because I have a lot going on today. But I hope I had said something. If you can relate to any of my past, then I hope you heard something today that will move you not to come back here. Unless this is part of your dream. If it's not part of your dream, if it's not part of your plan, don't come back here. Don't let them define you. Define yourself. You guys follow me? You guys follow me?
Yes, sir.